What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between our visitors and our home team. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And this contest is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Back now from the gun.
33-yard line.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. They're going to be set up with 1st and goal after that INT.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Up the middle, Blue. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Right up, we're going to 53. What do you think?
A 3rd down run with Blue. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Benjamin St. Just
Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. We'll start the drive with blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On the give, it's blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yeah, here we go. Right spot. Here we go, 46. 26.
Throw here, 3rd down. And oh, he got it! Interception!
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Hits him on the in route. Space past the 35. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And they're going to have a first down now.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Herbert on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another first down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Ganton. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Short pass brought in. This down to the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 more yards. And it's first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
First carry here for the rookie from UNC. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
Cameron Dicker.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Back at the 32.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Hey, kill. Here we go, 47. Motion.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. As his target, that's Savion Williams. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Hey, 47. I got it. 26.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Escapes the pocket. Gets this one to Gadsden. Limited damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. First and 10, Herbert. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another first down. A gain of 21 yards. Results in a first down.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. Throwing on first is Herbert. Offense is out there and ready to get cut in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys take a 20-zip lead. Lat McConkey with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Baker's extra point is up and good. And his guys stretch their lead to 21.
Our home team, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. On screen here to Blue. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
There we go. Then we're going to 53.
Prescott here from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Dak throwing again. And they pick him off again. Benjamin St. Juice picks it off. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return.
At the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 44
Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Chased out to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Now what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Scott slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin the game. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Downfield, this fine St. Brown. They're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
31 yards. That's good for a 1st down.
Herbert throwing again. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. Now Herbert again. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown! These guys are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys grow their lead yet again.
Our home team, nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott on 1st and 10. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. They push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Lamb has another one. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing again, Prescott. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
A gain of 5.
Scott to throw once more. And that's going to wind up incomplete as that gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Set.
Herbert on first down. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Don't see the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a first down. A gain of 14. And a first down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. We've set it downs from the 37.
21. Watch the quit. Let's go. Ready?
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Gets it downfield on target to Ganson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
19 more yards. That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hey, count 59. Let's go. Hey, easy. Ready?
Herbert to throw once more. Has some room to work. Touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys continue piling onto this lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. And he gets the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Dak off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And he adds some yards to the pit before they bring him down.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walk in the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Finds the in route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Looking quickly here.
15 yards on the play.
Throwing on first is Herbert. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move that chain! Go momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. Stop. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
5-9, 5-9. Set.
It's Herbert once more. This is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. 26.
On first down, it's Blue. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was JT Tuimolo out there for the stop. Offense in a hurry up here. Give on second here to Blue. He picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, third down. Offense to the line fast. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. And they pick him off again! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
First down from the 42. Herbert back to throw. Before he gets much on the return.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own.
Must be paying these guys day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back basically to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
One last play before the break.
Here we go. 26.
Looking to throw. Caught, that's Arian Smith. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
21. Delta. Hut. Go.
First and 10, Herbert. Drops this one off to Hampton. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 30. That's another first down. First and 10 at the
On the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's third down.
On third down, Herbert. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
12 yards. That's another first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
5-9.
From the red zone on first. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Set. 380. Ready.
Herbert throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And the catch is made for the touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And these guys tack on 7 more to their lead.
Our home team, nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Wide eight. There we go. Going to 53. Wide eight.
Going with blue here. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Yeah. Wait.
Dak now from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And that is a touchdown. These guys start the second half with some needed points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set. Hey, Kappa.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Chased out to his right. Downfield is fine, safe ground. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He splits down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Crowd right. Set. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's got his man. Touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And his guys continue adding on to that lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
That's incomplete on second down. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. 20.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's fourth down.
Here we go. 20.
They do snap it. Here's Prescott. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets them the first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Kill. We got to loosen up.
From the gun is Prescott. This is caught by Blue. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 37. That's good.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Catch made. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up second and goal at the 3.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards. Brings up third and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's third
and goal. him down after the pick and decent return.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
380. You're hot. 380. You're hot. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey. 12, 12. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 21. Ready.
On the pistol, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And we will have this to up around about the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And a first down.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend.
11 on the play.
It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, 380. You're hot. Ready.
Now Herbert to throw. Completed to his running back. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert.
It's a first down.
Brought in by Gaston. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards. That's another first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Now Herbert again. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
That one's cut along the left sideline. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Set.
Herbert to throw once more. He finds Johnston. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. And goes to the hurry up here.
21 more yards. Complete to Quentin Johnston.
It's Herbert once more. Has it at the 7. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Jim. Kappa. Hey, easy. Hey, ram. Ready.
From the red zone now. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. These guys continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. Blue running to the right. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. To throw, Prescott. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. Kill. Here we go. 46. 26.
First down. Here's Dak. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Dak. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now it's Prescott again. Lamb has another one. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yeah, here we go. Like 10, 9. We're going to 50.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. Has him on a quick hitter. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. These guys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys cut into the lead by another point.
63. Our home team, 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to go now from the 35.
Ray. Hey, go line. Ready?
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. On to the left side, and Johnston has it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Working quickly here.
That's good for a first down.
Herbert on 1st down. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Gets his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys very close to an 11th win this season. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, Herbert. Into the hands of Gaston, complete. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6. For the case here as the clock continues to run.
And 3 at the 32-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. It's this one to Gaston. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. He gets 6 on that play. And that means first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Set. Taylor tight. Set.
They're going to pass it here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. Throwing on first is Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the ground. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Short pass brought in. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Dak now from the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal.
What do you think?
Blue will not score, and it's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Yeah.
Here's another for him. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. What a game for our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl. Said you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna